First day on the podcast. I'm excited.
Well, what's going on? Whatever who tuned in or watching Mavs just blew the Timberwolves out, gave them 33, cut it close, ended the game. Just after action review of everything. I said after action, that's the army. Oh Lord. Yeah, what you got, Sheldon? What you got? What you got? Go ahead, take it away. I know you got some thoughts. I just watched your video, what you did earlier, your predictions. You thought they were gonna win, but I mean,
I did think
they had a chance, but it just didn't happen.
they didn't have a chance. They obviously Luka started out hot. Like I think he had like 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. He had 20 some points. Honestly though, like the Mavericks, they were just I thought the Timberwolves would probably beat them today. I thought they would win the series, if we're being honest, because of the size difference. And I didn't believe in the Mavs defense. And the Mavs defense it's been good this whole playoff series. And it was amazing tonight. And the key was like the Maverick stars just play better. Kyrie and Luka just played better than Anthony Edwards and Cat. Like Anthony Edwards, he started out bad early, like in the first couple of games in the series. He came out aggressive last game, but Luka and Kyrie, they kind of been consistent all series. And you can say that the Mavericks role players just played better than them, and they rebounded better than them. Surprisingly, when you have Cat and Gobert in the hole, but it is what it is. But congratulations to the Mavericks. They go into the finals to face the Boston Celtics, and I didn't expect them to go, but good for them.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. What you got, JD?
I honestly feel like after after they saw that they didn't get swept, they were comfortable with the situation as it was, and they didn't really care about winning the next game.
Hmm.
Honestly, I saw the same energy I saw in game one and game two. No attention to detail on defense. Anthony Edwards forcing a lot of shots that he didn't have to take. Cat was being aggressive, but he also fell back into that. Oh yeah, I want to just shoot threes,
Yeah.
and I feel like they just wasn't ready for the moment. Um, with Luca and Kyrie, you got Kyrie, who's an experienced NBA champion, who knows how to keep players composed, how to put players in right positions to win in those moments. And I feel like the Timberwolves just, like I said, just wasn't ready for the moment, and it showed. I mean, it showed defensively and it showed offensively, and I feel like at this point, if Cat doesn't change his overall game and stop trying to be so much of a stretch five and start attacking the basket more,
Yeah.
the Timberwolves will never get over the hump unless they get rid of him and try to get another player to play alongside Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
They'll never get over a hump with Cat playing that way. Honestly, Gobert didn't have a bad series other than him getting gamed. He got put in situations that he shouldn't have been in. Why? Because of Cat. Anthony Edwards had a great series. He played defense. He was subpar offensively, but I mean, it's only so much he could do when he's guarding one of the best scorers in the league. And today he actually tried to guard Luca, which I don't know why they even did that, but I feel like this also came down to coaching as well. I feel like coaching played a big part in the series too, because there were a lot of opportunities where I felt like there should have been blitz coverage rather than a switch. So
But
that's how I feel about the series.
but the blitz, I'm not gonna hold you. The blitz was working only for like every time the Timberwolves did that, it worked, but it didn't work. Like, cause clearly it killed that stamina. And in the second half, they were getting beat, and they couldn't maintain it. So I mean, yeah, the blitz definitely worked better than whatever the hell they tried out there tonight. I think honestly, it didn't matter what they ran tonight because Luca was just hitting some shots that was just ridiculous.
I blame the fan because I saw it at the beginning of the game. That fan tried to troll Luca. You poke the bell, and you see what happens when you poke the bell.
Yeah,
This is what happens, bro.
yeah, bro on the sideline. I think bro's in like a red Versace shirt. He went, yeah, Luca wasn't feeling that.
Luca wasn't feeling that, and if you have to think about it, even before the Dallas Mavericks went back home, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen Luca talk that much trash to fans. But you see, like when you poke the bear, bro, it's a dangerous thing to do, man. Because he came out on fire, bro, and it was like he immediately demoralized the Timberwolves. Immediately demoralized them. Immediately drained their confidence. They're like, oh man, this is gonna be a tough night. We already got Luka going, and then not only that, Kyrie was locked in from start to finish. From
Yeah.
start to finish, like when you got Kyrie being a playmaker as well as a scorer, it
Hmm.
makes the offense so much more tougher, especially for a team like the Timberwolves, who's supposed to be one of the top defensive teams in the league. Granted, they're not a
They're in the
bad
top five
defensive
in
team.
defense. I think they were number
They're not
four.
a bad defensive team, but you have offensive players that you can't have certain players on the floor against them.
I
You
mean,
can't do that.
I mean, like their defense was actually pretty good. Like throughout this series, it was pretty good. Outside of this game five, defense was pretty good. It just came down to clutch time, and we all know clutch time is 5 minutes or less in the game. It's just the Mavericks had two shot creators, and you basically have Anthony Edwards. He's literally the only shot creator.
Yeah, I think so.
Literally, he's
I
literally
mean,
the
but is
only.
he? But is he really though? Can Cat not be a shot creator? Can Cat not
I
create his own
mean,
bucket?
yeah, but he was bad. Out besides game four, he was bad.
I'm gonna say
Those
no.
Why
first three
they
games,
why they
he
stopped
was bad.
going? Why did they? Let me ask you one. I have one question because I've been wondering this whole entire series. Game one, what was working mostly for them was the 4-5 high pick and roll. Why they stopped going to that?
You talking about the Timberwolves? You talking about the Timberwolves?
Yeah, the 4-5, the pick and roll with Cat Carson Towns and Rudy Gobert.
Because Rudy Gobert doesn't really give you nothing offense. He has bad hands. He
Not
really
any,
can't do nothing.
not
He
anymore. He hasn't had bad hits in the past 2 years though.
I definitely saw him in one of those games. He dropped the pass, bro. He still got bad hands.
I mean, you're gonna miss passes here and there, but it's not like when you say bad hands. It's not like how it was in Utah. He definitely much better, like offensively. He looks way more comfortable, like the team trusting him, and it doesn't affect him catching the ball. I don't think that's why they
I
signed.
mean,
I
but
don't think
we
that's why they
all know
signed
Rudy
him.
Gobert. We all know Rudy Gobert don't have no post moves. He doesn't have a fucking like inside dominance game unless you're lobbing him the ball or he's scoring off of offensive defensive rebounds.
The Timberwolves, their first game. You got to think they had to change their offensive strategy because that first game you had Jaden McDaniels that popped off for like 21. And he didn't. He then you had Anthony Edwards, your guy. He was fatigued, stamina out. You had to switch off positions. Now you got Jaden McDaniels guarding Kyrie for about 20 minutes, and you got so a lot of the chess pieces on the floor just moved around. It wasn't going to be the same pieces. So now you get it's hard for Jay McDaniel to hit them shots now when he had to guard Kyrie. It's hard for them to do that. And then you got a cat that was just playing atrocious too. So a lot of it just kind of fell down. Like the defense could sag off, like, and if they're not taking a mid-range shot and they're missing the three, they have to change it up offensively. The players just weren't doing their part. Like that's simply what it was. Jaden McDaniel has to play defense. He's not catching the ball. You get Nas Reed, you switching it off, but it's like it just didn't. They had to switch it up because they put too much pressure on one guy to save them in situations that those players weren't meant to play that role.
Everyone, the Timberwolves is honestly one of the worst clutch teams in the NBA all season, and this series it showed it. Like against the Nuggets, they were able to match up well with the Nuggets, but they just didn't have
Red light,
another.
camera ahead.
Like no one was consistent. Like it was always
Mike
first game.
Mike
Jaden
Conley and
McDaniels
Rudy Gobert were pretty consistent.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to the offensive side. Jaden
Keeping the camera
McDaniels
ahead.
gave you good offensive production that game one. And I even said in the past videos, I said, if you can always get a good offensive production game from Jaden McDaniels, there's a chance they go win because I expect Carl Anthony Towns to probably give you 20 plus, Anthony Edwards to probably give you 25. They didn't do that in game one. Second game, I think Jaden McDaniels had a decent game. Ant didn't have a good game either. And that was the game they was up by 20. I think they was almost up by 20 points. They let that game slip away. And that was the game
Yep,
when Luka Doncic hit the game winner. Like, there's a chance
yep.
they probably should have been up 2-0 in those games, but it just came down in the clutch time. They just didn't have no they didn't have another consistent offensive scorer, and we saw in
The
Game
role
4.
players,
Oh,
the
go ahead.
role
Go
players
ahead.
for Minnesota disappeared. The
No,
role players for Minnesota
no,
completely disappeared.
no, cap.
How?
Maybe the game today they disappeared today.
And
Honestly, the role
Nickel Alexander Walker, what did he
No,
give you?
no, no. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. The role players in Minnesota played better than the stars. If we being honest, they did. Nas Reed played better. Jaden McDaniels played better. Rudy Gobert played better. Mike Conley, all those guys played better than the efforts of Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns together. Karl Anthony Towns was a non-factor this entire series. The one game that he did played decent and he came back when he had to fouled out. Honestly, the game was already being carried by Anthony. And then from that, Ant didn't play good those first three games. He simply did. He honestly he was too fatigued. He was too tired. He called out Kyrie. I mean, I get it, but you got to understand, Kyrie Irving is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving had to go against the unanimous MVP in the finals for like who knows how many years back to back to back. And it's Kyrie. He's the guy we seen challenge Kobe. We seen the guy go down the court, break him down. We seen the guy split crazy defense, hit amazing shots. We seen the guy challenge Braun one on one. Like he asked to guard somebody that gets talked about that was snubbed on the 75 all-time list, that get talked about as one of the greatest skill sets, even if he is or isn't. He challenged somebody that's already proven that he's the greatest Robin as is. And it was too much for him to do. So Anthony Edwards, he was honestly a non-factor those first two games. He was tired. Cat, no offense. Fell to the three, fell in love with it, couldn't hit it. It was Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert that carried the team. Nas Reed.
Where and that's where I feel like Anthony Edwards' ego kind of got a little ahead of itself because he didn't understand guarding somebody like Kyrie is taxing on the other end.
Yeah.
It's taxing on the other end.
It's only 2-3 players in the league that could do that.
I don't think he meant it like that, if we're being honest. I think he just said like if we go look like when the start of the matchup, we was like, who is Jaden McDaniels gonna guard? Luka. Who is Anthony Edwards gonna guard? Kyrie. Because those are their two best perimeter players. I don't think he was saying, oh, I'm about to guard Kyrie because I'm about to go lock him up. I just think he was like, I'm about to go guard Kyrie because he knows that's just his matchup. Because if later in the series, if you notice, they took Anthony Edwards kind of off Kyrie and started putting Mike Conley on him.
But that's because his comments. That's what he said. We said that because after Game 7 with Denver, when he was talking to Shaq and Chuck and them, he said like, I'm going. He say, I can't wait to see.
He did not say he was going to lock him up. Though. He did not say that.
That's not what I'm
saying.
He
didn't say he was going to lock him up.
He said he's matching up against Kyrie. I can't wait to see. No. That's pretty much saying that's calling him out. That's saying like
that is calling him out.
And he says, he wants to like he's a defensive player. He wants to be known as the guy that can get out there. He ain't the best, but he could slow somebody down. That's calling Kyrie out. And honestly, yeah, that's why he got moved off because Kyrie heard the call, and we saw how he came out. That first half, ridiculous.
And on top of that, even if you feel like you're gonna guard Kyrie, bro, you got to give yourself a break to give your team a chance to show that you can help on both ends of the floor. You got to let somebody else take that. You got to let somebody else take that baggage, bro. You can't just take all that baggage the whole game by yourself.
Who in the league can do that? Who in the league can do that? Can guard the best player, go down on the other side and get a bucket 4-5 plays in a row. Who in the league? It's only 3 people in the league that could do that. Who y'all know that could do that?
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard.
Not anymore.
Giannis.
Not anymore. Giannis don't do that.
Giannis not gonna guard the best player because he's not. They don't want him to get in foul trouble. He's not gonna do it.
I have seen that.
Kawhi can still do it if he's healthy. Kawhi can definitely still do it if he's healthy. Now you want to talk about injuries and riddleness? No, it's only 3. The third player, I always said the third player, who could do it?
Who the third player that you think could do it?
I'm gonna save it. Because it's only.
I said Paul George. I said Paul George and Kawhi already.
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal
No,
Bridges.
no. He does
I
not
think it's
guard
too
the best
early.
player.
I
No,
think it's too
he
early
does
to
not
say
guard.
that.
He can
He
do
does
it.
not
It's right
guard.
down there.
He does not
He
guard the
can
best
do it.
player no more.
He
He
can
can't.
do
But
it.
he doesn't do. He didn't do that a lot in Brooklyn though. He didn't do
That,
that
but you
because he was in
listen,
the,
but
because
that and
he was
that's the
the
problem with
guy.
Brooklyn. That's the problem
He
with
was
Brooklyn. Tried to make
the
him a
guy
franchise
though.
piece player when Brooklyn tried to make him a franchise piece player when he's not. He's not that guy. Mikal Bridges is the guard your best player, go down, he could hit a shot for us. Like that's Mikal Bridges' role. He's not a franchise player. He's the guy that you're supposed. You shouldn't be trying to save your best defensive player to stay out of foul trouble. Put him on a
You
damn
just said
guy.
he can't do it though. You just said he
No,
can do
no,
it.
I said he can do it, but that's Brooklyn's problem because they don't allow him to do that. That's what they try to make him a franchise player.
Yeah,
They're
and
not gonna.
he if he was back in Phoenix, he can guard the best player and still give you 15 points. But asking Mikal Bridges now in Brooklyn to drop 23 and probably and guard, no, he can't do that no
I'm not
more.
asking him to drop 20. That's a Brooklyn thing. If we serious, I'm asking Mikal Bridges to guard the best player out
Honestly,
there, get in his head,
I'm not getting
and
Mikal
score
Bridges that.
14, 15 points. That's what I'm asking Mikal Bridges, and he can do that. He can do it. Paul George can do it. Kawhi can do it. And he's 22. He can't do it yet. Maybe he will next year, but he can't do it yet.
I don't think Paul George and Kawhi can do it now. Maybe back probably like 4 years ago.
Joel might be able to do it if he wasn't always so fucking banged up. He was one of the best two-way players.
Depends on who if he's guarding the center, yeah, it depends. But no, it just depends on matchup.
The man can do it. The man can do it, man. The man can do it. It ain't too many people in the league that can do it. He called Kyrie out. I love him for it, but the thing is, I never seen them beating them. I thought it'd been over in 6, but it ended in 5. That's what's up. I never seen Minnesota beating them.
It really just came, like I said, it just came down to clutch situations. Minnesota couldn't clutch. They really couldn't beat them in clutch time because every like the first 4 games they had the lead when it was like 4 minutes left. They had the lead. It was always close. Next thing you know, they lose the lead.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that though.
It came down at the end of the day, bro. It came down at the end.
That's facts. That's facts, bro. They had the lead.
You're saying like it came down to like the better team in a clutch. I wouldn't say that. No.
But because they had more shot creators. If you have 2 and I only have 1, and especially when we thought Cat was at least a shot creator or a good player, he didn't show up. He just didn't. He was bad. You just said it yourself. He was atrocious.
No, but that's the Mavs didn't win just strictly because they were just a better clutch team. But before I go, JD, what you got? What you was going to say?
At the end of the day, this series came down to matchups, bro. Like it's that simple, bro. Like you got players that like Derek Lively, PJ Washington.
That's what I'm thinking why they won. They won because of the athletic bigs. That's what it came down to. It came down to the athletic bigs. They were going to beat them.
Yeah, but they was still close. It's not like, bro, let's be honest. The Mavericks really never until this game, they really never beat them up. It's not like they was always up by like 15 points on them. Game was close. Even when the athletic bigs of Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, who was the 3rd best player in this series, Derek Lively was the 3rd best player. I don't think it came down to that. It was definitely close game when it got close. Anthony Edwards, who you said was fatigued, so you're asking this man to guard one of the best players and come down to get a bucket, and then my Robin, who can't even give me a bucket. Like it doesn't really matter. Like honestly, the Mavericks, they probably should have won game 4. They probably should have won that game. They just missed shots at the end.
You gotta stop saying shit like that.
No, they should know. I honestly feel like it should have been a sweep. It should have been a sweep, bro.
The Timberwolves, they just played good defense down the stretch in game 4, and they just won that game. But then
did they play good defense? That they gave up 2-3.
They did not play good defense. They did not play good defense.
The same
Come on now, bro.
Like, why is Rudy out there? Luka did the same shit to Cat and then did that shit on N1 to Ant. Like, what?
Sheldon, hear me out, bro. Just hear me out. Just hear me out one time, bro.
So the Timberwolves didn't play good defense.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I don't think they did. They didn't play the same amount. They didn't play the same intensity defense that they played against the Denver Nuggets against the Dallas Mavericks at all, bro.
That's because they
They're
couldn't.
like
They
two
couldn't.
totally different teams.
They couldn't play that month. They could play that way. They tried. They couldn't.
And this is why when I said the minute I saw that the Minnesota Timberwolves put out the Denver Nuggets, I immediately texted and said, I got Luka going all the way to the.
I
I
got a
got the Mavericks
question.
going all the way to the finals.
Who was the second best player on the Nuggets in that series?
On the Nuggets for the Nuggets,
Who was the second best player?
Jamal Murray.
Was he really the second best player in that series? Because he
No,
was
no,
playing
actually,
terrible.
I'm gonna go AG. I'm gonna go AG. I forgot AG. I'm gonna go AG. I'm gonna go
My
AG.
point
I'm
is
gonna go
that
AG. I'm gonna
they
go
played
AG.
way better because obviously the second best player, who we thought was Jamal Murray, who people was calling playoff Jamal, he didn't do anything for them. And I know people just say he was hurt and all that. Forget that. You're on the court. At this point, it doesn't matter.
No. See,
I'm not giving him the excuse of being hurt.
No. That's not why Jamal didn't play bad because he was hurt. The only reason why Jamal played bad versus why Kyrie and Luka didn't play bad, Jamal Murray is pretty much the same height and maybe Jaden McDaniel a little bit wider than him. Jaden McDaniel affected Jamal Murray. Jaden McDaniel got his ass cooked by Kyrie. He got to know about Luka. Luka cooked the fuck out of Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels couldn't do a thing. That elite defensive player shit that he was trying, he couldn't do that shit against Luka. Luka put what we just talk about, JD. Every time, put him in jail. Every time, put him on his head. Put him in a pick and roll and picked on him. Put him behind him. Either I'm throwing a lob or I'm taking the mid range. He took Jaden McDaniel out of the game defensively. And then he still had Derek Lively to catch the hoop. He still had PJ Washington. He still had Kyrie. So it was like they didn't play a bad defensive game. It's just what happened when you got an unstoppable force that meets an impenetrable force. The unstoppable force went through them. It didn't work. There's no
honestly, if you want to be honest, Kyrie and Luka is more aggressive off the pick and roll. Like Jamal Murray is not
Jamal can't make
he
that
doesn't
pass
have that
like
in
Luka.
between. He doesn't have that in between game where he could put a motherfucker on his back and then throw the lob over the top. He don't got that type of game.
He ain't
He
got
don't
the
even got
pass.
the player
Luka
on
is
his
one of the
team.
best passers in the league.
He's
Jamal
never
can't
had that
pass
game.
like Luka. Luka
He's never
throwing
had that
darts
game.
out there.
But this is why I'm saying this is why as far as like point guard goes in both of those series, in the Nuggets series and in the Dallas Mavericks series, that's why it makes a huge difference because Luka is a 6'8" point guard compared to Jamal Murray, who's a 6'4", 6'5" point guard. And on top of that, Luka is way stronger and way more craftier, and he could pass better. So now, instead of just worrying about Jamal Murray pull up midi off the screen, you got to worry about Luka live over the top. You got to worry about Luka kick to the baseline. You got to worry about Luka fucking post game.
It's
You
too
got to worry
much
about
in
him getting on your
defense.
back.
He could do all three things.
It's more options for him in that high pick and roll than what Jamal Murray gave them.
It was too fucking much. That's why when you say like you thought Minnesota would win because like the size, but it's like they fucking point guard a small forward. Like I like you. He got the mismatch every chance. He not Luka not Tatum. Luka not gonna run away from a mismatch. He not. Every guard can cook a center, but Luka he cook everybody in his damn position.
They played Gobert. They simply played Gobert off the floor, bro. Gobert cannot be on the floor with those two at the guard position. It's never going to work. You saw the same thing with fucking Steph Curry when they played the Utah Jazz when Gobert was over there. It was the same situation.
But it was more a cat fault. It's more a cat fault while Rudy was in because Cat stayed in foul trouble, putting Rudy in situations that he shouldn't have been in.
Exactly. You know who got him in that foul trouble?
So deadly. Because he get the pick on, because he knew Rudy got to fucking help off the mid. He make the pass so easy. Every time Rudy got to come for the help. It's Cat fault.
I mean, I thought Timberwolves would go win.
Cut it up. She don't have to.
I thought it would be way better competitive series. I just think the Mavericks just have better They just have better star players. Their star players is outstar the Timberwolves.
That's a
Anthony
fact.
Edwards. I mean, like that's just the truth. And he played. And Anthony Edwards really. I don't count this game because he got garbage time stats. Game 4 was really his only good game.
Can I
Like
ask y'all something?
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all
what?
something?
What up?
What's up?
Do the Timberwolves go back to the Western Conference Finals next year?
No, they not getting past Memphis. I'm
Thank you.
talking crazy. They probably go to the second round.
I don't
I'm
think
just
honestly. I feel like if the year for Anthony Edwards to do it, it was this year. Honestly, because the West is only gonna get tougher, bro. And then you got players that's coming back like John Morant. Is coming back next year, fully healthy, fully totally different team. But it's fucking John Morant, bro. You
John
can't you
Morant.
can't.
John, you saw that list. You saw that list that I think the Central Dunk NBA put out. They said Wemby is the best 20, youngest on the 25, and they had Ja tied at 10 with Zion. It's
And,
ridiculous.
and and bro, you got the Pelicans who up and rising. You got the Grizzlies. You still got to worry about the Nuggets. You slightly, it all depends on what moves they make this season, but slightly still got to worry about the Warriors. All because of Steph Curry. You always got to worry about the Warriors.
You
Fucking
probably don't got to worry about the words. You probably don't.
got to worry about the
That dynasty
Mavs. You
over
got to
with,
worry
bro.
about
That
bro.
dynasty over with, bro. Don't
Can
You
act
got to
like
worry
you don't
about
remember that
you
shit
got to
was
worry about
crazy.
OKC, bro. It's the West is probably the toughest it's ever been, bro. It's probably gonna be the toughest it's ever been next season. And then you
can
got
the
Wimby.
Timberwolves can they go back to the Western Conference Finals?
Not next
Honestly,
year.
they probably can because the West is really wide open. Like, let's be honest. I don't care what anyone. I know y'all go lie and say it. We nobody thought the Mavs was gonna really make it. Like, we thought they could be a sneaky contender in making it, but like, did we really thought they was gonna make it? No, no,
Pause.
I
Pause.
no,
mean, I
Pause.
mean,
no,
Pause.
me personally, I've said from the beginning that if the Warriors don't go, the Mavericks gonna go.
I had the Mavs going to the finals.
I actually don't remember that. Well, you haven't been here in like 4 weeks, so I
I
really
had
wouldn't know.
I had the
I really
Mavs
wouldn't
going
know.
to the finals. Honestly, out of all the series, I've only missed one series. I have only called one series wrong. The only series I called wrong was the Magic and Cavs. Everything else I've been correct.
Now I got a question. I got a question.
What?
Are the Suns offensive players, offensive superstars, more talented than the Mavericks offensive superstars?
No.
Well, it's really 3 against 2. I
No.
mean, it
Easily
depends.
no.
I
So
don't know.
so
It
so
depends.
so so how
It
was
depends.
Minnesota easily? How did Minnesota easily sweep the Suns then? What made
Oh,
that so easy for them?
they just out bullied them. If we're being honest, they just out bullied them. Like
No,
they
no. The
bullied them.
Mavs, the Mavs, the
No, he's talking
Mavs,
about the Suns. He's talking about the Timberwolves and the Suns.
the
He's talking about that.
Timberwolves and the Suns. Okay. The
They out bullied them. They really just bullied them, bruh. They really had Jaden McDaniels had Devin Booker in hell. Like it was crazy. And Bradley Beal, he didn't play good. Kevin Durant, he played decent, but it just wasn't enough. Even when that last game when both him and Devin Booker, I think they both dropped 30 each, or one of them had 40, they still lost
Yeah.
that game. They still lost. They just out bullied. They just really bullied them. And
I,
Rudy Gobert, that was his best series. He was amazing against the Suns. He
He
was really
was.
amazing
But he
because
had to be
he
though.
was
He
guarding the
had to
paint.
be.
He was guarding the paint. You saw him on the perimeter sometimes. He was holding his own. He was really good that series. They just bullied him, honestly.
I think honestly, I think it just really fall down. Like the Suns don't have a point guard. Bradley Beal is not like a true point guard. That's not the type of point guard they need. Booker,
Exactly.
better
They
point
had
guard.
no floor general. They had nobody to keep
Yeah,
them composed. They had nobody to run the offense. They was all just, hey, here's Durant, you go get a bucket, or Devin Booker, you go get a bucket. Bradley Beal didn't show
they
up at all.
honestly they didn't have a real offensive scheme. They didn't have a real offensive scheme either. They had that team has no identity. That team has no like. When I watch them, I know what type of offense they're gonna play. Like I didn't see any of that, honestly.
Honestly, I feel like the Timberwolves may have had a better chance if there were a few more adjustments coaching down the stretch. Down the stretch, there were a lot of adjustments that could have been made that could have helped them. And I feel like that plays a huge part in them and why this series got so
What
blown up
adjustment?
too.
What adjustment the Timberwolves could have made that could have won them a game? I don't think it's nothing they could have did.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the game, what was that game
No, it's one
three?
thing they could have did. One thing I could think they could have did.
The end of game three, bro. Like I said, bro, they should have fucking blitzed Luca, not let him play 1-on-1 with Gobert, and make somebody else win the game, bro. That comes down to coaching. Or
That's the
Gobert shouldn't
coach
even
fault.
been in the fucking game, bro.
That's the coach fault. But that's because they didn't believe in Cat.
But
Cat was
Gobert,
atrocious
I
that
mean, he
game.
was like, we can't like not y'all, but like people just make it seem like Rudy Gobert was like trash this year. He really wasn't that bad.
He was a second best player.
It's just that, bro, when he's on an island, there's nothing you can do. He was not that bad. But
He wasn't
he's gonna
bad
get
at all.
crucified. Now, could he have rebound better? Definitely. But besides that, he was playing good defense. There's just nothing you can do when you're on an island with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. There's
They
just
would've
nothing.
did
But
that.
why? But why put him in that predicament though?
Okay,
Why
look,
not? Why not put
look,
somebody in that's faster laterally like Nas Reed
Okay,
or
then
Kyle
you
Anderson?
keep
then how
saying
do you
that.
protect the rim then? How do you do that?
But see, this is
Like,
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Who set that screen? Was it Derek Lively that set that screen?
Kyle Anderson.
No. Who set the screen? Oh no,
And he switched off. And he switched off.
that was Kyle Anderson.
I thought it was Kyle Anderson. It was Kyle
you're
Anderson.
talking about when he got the when Cat got the three, that was Kyle Anderson.
No, I'm talking about when Luka got the switch on Rudy Gobert and cooked his ass.
For the game. I thought that was Kyle Anderson.
Was that Kyle Anderson?
You're talking about for the game winning three?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels, he didn't go under the screen. He got
Exactly.
that like
Why not, bro? It's like how many seconds was it left?
Yes, I agree. They should have doubled him. They should have blitzed him right then and there.
Right then and there.
I'm not letting him do that. I'm just not letting him do that. So I definitely agree. But the thing is, you can't really put Nas Reed. Like, if you think about it, like Rudy Gobert was in the game, like even late in the game, because you still need his rim protection. It was either Cat was out or Nas Reed was in. Nas Reed stayed in game two only because he was just hot that day. That was the only reason. If he wasn't killing, if he didn't hit like 7 3-pointers, Cat would have stayed in the game. But you can't take Rudy Gobert out because you still need his rim protection. You still need that.
That was nothing. That was even if you get Jaden McDaniels that he go over the screen. Me and you just been saying it. He's gonna take advantage of Jaden McDaniel being on his hip, fuck Luka up. And then I'm looking at the play. You got Anthony Edwards guarding Kyrie, sagging off Kyrie, who's in the corner for a three. Luka's making that pass. It's just pick your poison. Do you want to die from being fucking shot?
No. Because if Anthony Edwards is playing that help position to watch Kyrie, 9 times out of 10, if you blitz him in that situation, he's gonna throw the ball to whoever is setting the screen for him, who's like Derek Lively. We want Derek Lively to make the play.
Set the screen.
We want him to make the play, bro. We do not want Luka or Kyrie to make the play in that situation.
Wait. JD. Listen to the nigga Derek Lively didn't miss a shot the entire series.
That's right. That's just off a lot, but he in a situation where he got to catch the ball.
If Jaden McDaniel goes over the screen, he has Jaden McDaniel on his hip. He got the lane. He got Rudy. Derek Lively is right there at the hole. Kyrie is right there on the three.
Wait a minute. I know I think you just said it like some minutes ago. There's really no guarantee he throws a lob. There's no guarantee.
He still could tie the game with a damn 2.
But it's not like he's laying it up. This is just lobs. And then the thing is, even if he does lay it up, he most likely gets fouled, and he ain't the greatest free throw
right. Yeah.
So,
or
there's not no guarantee. But
because you think about it. If you think about it, listen.
Still win the fucking game. Do they beat them out? Okay, let's say tie game. It's a tie game. Who wins overtime?
They was down by 1. There's no guarantee.
No. They're down by 2. No, they're down by 2. That's
down by 2.
So Luka hit the 2. They got 3 seconds left. They tie the game, or they win the game, or do they go overtime?
You talking about Timberwolves?
Yeah.
Probably goes overtime.
Who the fuck winning in overtime?
But we're guaranteeing, but listen, everybody and their mama knew Luca was not finna go for no overtime, bro. We knew he was going for the win, regardless of whatever the fucking situation, regardless of whatever coverage it was. They were going for the fucking win, bro.
Man,
they were
look,
going for the 3.
While we talking about some shit, they could have the series what it is already. That shit is what it is. The Timberwolves clearly didn't stand a chance against the Mavs. We don't even really need to be talking about some games after a game after a game after another game.
I'm just saying. What I was making a point of. Bro, that the series also came down to coaching too. It wasn't just about defensive and people with matchups and shit. The game also came down to down the stretch coaching.
Yeah,
simple as that.
100%. I still think even if that decision with coaching, I still think they lose the game. I gotta give it that is coaching, but they still lose the game. What you think about Boston and Dallas?
Do I go first?
Boston. I know you got Boston, Sheldon.
Do I go first? Or you go?
It's Sheldon.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna probably talk about them next week, but
no, man, come on, let's do it right now.
No, damn, what's it doing? Damn, I just like I said, we probably go talk about them next week anyway. But I got Boston in 6. I honestly like me personally. If Porzingis plays, I got him in 6. If he doesn't play, I got him in 7 because Kristaps Porzingis is the key. Like he really is the key because if he's in the game, that means you taking Derek Lively, Daniel Gaffer out to the 3-point line. That's an easy layup for either honestly any of those 4 players and Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Jalen Brown, whoever. And I don't think the Mavericks really have the guards that can guard the Jays. If we're being honest. Go ahead. You're making a face. Go ahead. You got something. Go ahead.
Can I go? Can I say what I gotta say?
Go, JD.
Okay, so if I was to examine this series before it started, I would say that Boston, yes, they have the capability of dominating this series, but are they going to dominate the series? Because we just saw what they did against the Pacers without Halliburton. With Halliburton, the Pacers had a chance to win every single game. Every single game, bro. You cannot give the Mavericks chance to win games. You give the Mavericks chance to win games, your ass gonna get cooked. You're gonna lose because you have 2 of the best closers in the NBA right now on the same team. Is Jason Tatum a closer like Luka? No. Is Jalen Brown a closer like fucking Kyrie Irving? No. So, for instance, if they are in that situation and they are in those close games against Dallas Mavericks, they are fucking cooked. Cooked. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. What saved the fucking Boston Celtics was Drew Holiday's fucking defense. It wasn't Jason Tatum's offense. It wasn't Jalen Brown's offense. It was Drew Holiday's defense when it mattered. That's how they won this series, bro. It was 2 straight games. Drew Holiday got clutch steals at the end of the game when the Pacers are finna fucking win. Think about it. They were up fucking how many points they were? They were up 3. They get a deflection or something, and then Jalen Brown gets a fucking last second 3 to tie the game up, send it overtime. They lose that game. They lose that game without that shot. They lose that game without that clutch defense from Drew Holiday. Now, is Drew Holiday going to be able to play that defense against Luka and Kyrie? I don't think so. I feel like Luka Doncic is going to be way more physical than any other point guard that Drew Holiday has seen this whole fucking playoffs. And that physicality is going to lead to foul trouble, and then it's going to lead to matchups, which is going to lead to an advantage for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, what's going to take Boston to win? Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown gotta really be on that Kyrie and Luka shit. Like
they can, have they not?
Not in this playoffs. It's either one or the other.
Answer the question. Can they though?
They can.
Can they really like if the Mavericks? I think Kyrie and Luka this series, and I think this playoffs, they're both average at least 50-some points. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can do the exact same thing. Now, let's just say they both cancel each other out. Do you trust PJ Washington, Derrick Jones Jr., Derek Lively over Al Horford, maybe Porzingis, Drew Holiday, and Derek White?
Yes.
The
Why do you
only,
trust
the
them?
only, the only X factor I'm giving you in that is Derek White. If Derek White play how we know Derek White can play, then I'm giving Boston a series for sure. I'm giving Boston a series for sure because
We
Derek
haven't
White
seen
is
that Derek White
another,
in a long time. He hasn't been that Derek White. That he
and that's
hasn't
what
been
I'm
that.
saying,
We
and that's
haven't
what I'm
seen
saying.
that this playoffs at all. He hasn't been the
That
same.
and then that's my point exactly. Like it's not even gonna come down to the role players. It's gonna come down to superstars and them stepping up, bro.
And
Okay.
Which superstars are gonna step up when it
and,
matters?
Okay, wait. Okay,
and
wait.
Derek White and Drew Holiday have both averaged at least 12 to 13 points.
That's
None
not
of
the
the
same
Mavericks
Derek
role
White from the
players have done
season.
that consistently, though.
That's not the same
Like,
Derek White from the season.
no,
It's
I'm
not.
not saying that. But I'm saying he's still been averaging at least 13, 15 points consistently, though.
That's
And
not.
do you
That's
trust, like, PJ Washington? I don't know. He might play good this series. He might. But he was not good against the Timberwolves. He just wasn't. Now he was good against OKC. He was damn near can argue they best player in that series. You can argue that. And I don't
You
trust
want to
PJ
shoot that
Washington
bitch.
to
look.
consistently do that, to match the production of Drew Holiday and freaking Derek White. And maybe Porzingis. Maybe.
Look. I got Dallas. I got Dallas in 6. I got Dallas in 6. Simply put, Luka and Kyrie right now. They're on a tear. They're amazing. They have offensive. It's really, really easy to be a role player in Dallas right now. Right now, the role players in Dallas, they can get easy tools right at the rim. They could take the three. They could drive it. They got space. They get that in. Kyrie has galvanized the team, brought them all together. They all trust and believe. Kyrie, I could get my own shot, but PJ, I need you to be ready.
For
He's
sure.
building him up.
For
I could
sure.
get my own shot. Derrick Jones, I need you to be ready.
For sure.
Right now, Luka got Derek Lively looking like the JaVale McGee with the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, fucking
Right
Tyson
now,
Chandler with the
He was
right,
not all that.
right.
you better understand like Tyson Chandler or DeAndre
He
Jordan.
wasn't
No,
all
that's
that.
who I'm rolling. Look. Right now, Luka look like he dude amazing on YouTube. He looking like incredible. Kyrie is playing at his own pace. He playing at his own. Even when Kyrie having a bad off night, he still is able to make other people hit shots. He's still able to make plays. Let's not act like we haven't seen Luka Doncic and Kyrie play defense. Let's not let Kyrie is averaging 1.2 steals the playoffs.
Kyrie been playing the best defense he's played all his career this series.
They're gonna put Derrick Jones. They're gonna put Derrick Jones on Jaylen Brown. They're gonna put somebody just athletic and fast to keep up with him and bother him. They know Tatum. Tatum is gonna have to beat Tatum. He's gonna have to shake whatever he got going on mentally. He pop up. He show up here and there, but he's inconsistent.
Tatum cannot be launching threes the whole game.
Allegations. They know to choke off Jaylen Brown. You choke off Jaylen Brown, you're good. Porzingis, you don't got to worry about Porzingis. You don't got to worry about Porzingis because Porzingis can't stay on the damn court. It's the playoffs. You don't know what time of the year it is. He can't stay fucking healthy.
He's only been to the playoffs twice.
Yeah, the nigga never be healthy to be there.
3 times. No, he did play one series.
You don't got to worry about Porzingis.
Stop it.
I'm not really worried about Porzingis.
I don't even think he's gonna play.
The only thing
is he gonna play? Is Porzingis playing?
I think he will play.
You don't even fucking know talking about I think.
I think he will play. He's been out for like 5 weeks now.
Listen, the only difference Porzingis to make for Boston is rim protection. That's it.
And that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Luka averaged like 36 on that nigga.
And he spaces the floor.
He spaces the floor, but
he spaces the floor. He's one of the best rim protectors in the league. He makes a big difference.
They gonna put PJ Washington on his ass.
He can't guard him. Stop
Don't
it.
matter.
Stop. You're trolling.
Don't
You're
matter.
always trolling. Stop it.
Don't matter.
Stop it.
Don't
You're
matter.
trolling. Stop it.
They gonna put PJ Washington on that
So
motherfucker.
he
gonna roll his ankle.
So you
he
expect
gonna roll his ankle and be on the sideline clapping.
So you expect PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. to hit their shots. Because
Hell
that's the only way they gonna win.
Okay, listen.
That's
The only person
that's how they gonna win.
The only person I'm iffy about that is definitely DJ. DJ is a little shaky when it comes to offensive consistency. But PJ, I believe in PJ.
Guess what PJ Washington shot from the 3 in this series?
23%.
Damn near. So you expect him to shoot 30+% against the Celtics defense too? That's a good defense too.
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
What he shoot against OKC? One day a good defense too?
I don't think not as good as Minnesota though.
What he shoot against the Clippers?
Yeah, and that was an anomaly. You see, he ain't done shit.
What he shoot against the Clippers?
He didn't do anything.
What he shoot against the Clippers?
He hasn't done anything since. You just talked about Derrick White ain't done nothing since the first round. He didn't do anything either.
No, PJ Washington been way better than Derrick White.
PJ Washington been hooping, bro. PJ Washington.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
You hate, bro. I don't know what you got against that nigga, bro.
Washington been averaging?
I don't know what you got against that nigga PJ. He ain't did shit to nobody, bro.
PJ Washington is averaging 13 points in these playoffs.
Damn, that nigga doing the same shit as the nigga Derrick White.
Derrick White is averaging 17, so you don't look.
17 points this playoffs?
Yes.
Derrick White.
Yes. Go
that
look.
That nigga ain't had 17 and don't know how fucking long.
Go look. You don't watch the games. You don't watch. It's as simple as that. You don't watch.
I've been watching Derrick White. He ain't been doing shit.
You said he didn't drop 17. He averages 17 points. That's what he averages his playoffs.
That nigga had 16, 13, 23, 15, 18.
Huh. Interesting. You don't watch. It's okay. It's okay to say you just don't watch. Stop it.
Sheldon. Wait. This is what I'm saying, Sheldon. Has Derrick White been I'm saying Derrick White has not been the same Derrick White that we've seen over the season as we're seeing this playoffs.
I will say this. Derrick White.
Nigga, answer my question. What the hell are you talking about? I will say this.
Derrick White has not been the same since that Miami Heat series, but he has been more productive than PJ Washington. I trust Derrick White more than PJ Washington because all
Derrick
PJ
White
Washington
been more
does
productive
is
than
just
PJ
stand
Washington.
in the corner. That's all PJ Washington does is stand in the corner. He stood in the corner this whole series and was trash.
You can't make this shit up.
He was trash.
You can't make this shit up with you, G. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
So he went trash?
Hey, JD,
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Who's been more productive this playoffs? Derrick White or PJ Washington? I know you're not a tiebreaker, but you're just on here. Let's see. Who do you think?
So from what I've seen, as far as like saving his fucking team, Derrick White been saving their ass.
Derrick White? You mean Drew Holiday been saving them more than Derrick White? Get the fuck out of here.
If you look at the last game, look at the last two games.
Or maybe they just needed PJ Washington more because the Celtics really didn't have to play anybody. So they don't and that's why obviously there's a different conversation, but that's why I never got on Jason Tatum for having these little mediocre games. He didn't have to go off all the time. Look who they was playing. PJ Washington, he basically had to go off. He had to have these anomaly games for the Mavericks to win. And that's just facts. Because there were games when Kyrie Irving was mediocre. There was even some games Luka Doncic wasn't Luka. And PJ Washington doesn't go off in them games against OKC, they didn't lose that series. There's a chance.
But
so they just needed PJ more.
But listen. Boston also almost gave up games, and Derrick White saved their ass down the stretch for sure. Making every right play, getting steals, getting blocks, fucking making the right pass, making shots. Derrick White definitely saved the Celtics several times in this past series.
Honestly, they all saved each other. They all saved each other.
I think Jaylen Brown gonna be more important.
Derrick White hit that he hit that clutch 3 in game 4. Drew Holiday went crazy in game 1. Jaylen Brown hit the game-winning 3. And not the game-winning 3. He had the big steal in game 3. Jason Tatum went crazy in game 3. Everybody saved each other.
Okay, y'all, we've been saying the same thing for 3 minutes. The X factor, you got your X factor is Derrick White. JD, your X factor is
I actually didn't say that was my X factor.
The series?
Yeah. Well, who your X factor, Sheldon?
It's probably gonna be Tatum. I think. Well, really Porzingis, but
You
I'm
say
gonna say
Porzingis.
yeah, it's probably Porzingis, but it's really Tatum.
I say for the Celtics, I say Derek White. For the Mavs, I'ma say for the Mavs, I'm gonna have to say PJ Washington. PJ Washington gotta stay consistent with what he's been doing. He can't fall off against Boston. If he fall off against Boston, that's gonna put more pressure on Kyrie and Luka.
I got the X factor. It's gonna be Jaylen Brown. It's come down to Jaylen Brown and Kyrie. That's simple. That's simple.
I feel
Luka
like
gotta be
Kyrie gonna
amazing.
do what he gonna do regardless, bro. It
don't know.
ain't gonna be nothing they gonna do against Kyrie. Kyrie gonna do what he gonna do regardless.
He gonna have
I
a
ain't gonna lie
mental
to you.
battle in Boston,
Look,
bro.
I'll
He
say
don't
this.
fuck with Boston.
I'll say this. Now will it happen? I don't know. But Kyrie can't be having these little bad games in the first half because there's a chance the Celtics might blow the doors open and they might not be able to recover from that. At least with the Timberwolves, he can have bad first halves and they can recover because the Timberwolves offense was just so bad in some of those games. He was able to turn it up and it'll still be a close game. So there's a chance that they might not recover from a bad half from Kyrie. I think he just needs to start off aggressive all the time. He can't be having 8 points.
This is gonna be
what defensive scheme Boston gonna run against the Mavericks?
Straight man.
Straight up man. I can see them running zone. I can see them doing some zone a little bit.
The starting lineup might even be Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and fucking Al Horford or Porzingis just to play straight man-to-man defense. Like you don't honestly. Now this series is gonna be a series where the guards match up. Like you got somebody that's gonna be able to probably keep Luka in check, maybe, and you got somebody that could possibly keep Kyrie in check. Now, what that's gonna boil down to is pick and roll coverage, and it's also gonna come down to who's gonna swing the most punches. It might come down to who hit the most fucking threes because both these teams shoot hella fucking threes. Threes.
Well, obviously, Boston is the better 3-point shooting team. They're the better one. But they have, there's some games they couldn't hit their threes. Yeah, they did find a way to win against, Pacers or whatever. But if they hit their threes, if they hit damn near at least 15-plus threes, there's a chance they probably win the game. It's really just gonna come down to the role players, bro. Obviously,
down to the role players for sure.
Y'all trust PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. because unless Jason Kidd pulls out Dante Exum, obviously he hasn't really played him this playoffs. Jaden Hardy, he's had some run, but I don't know what he's gonna do with him.
They also got Maxi Kleber back.
Yeah, but he ain't shooting, so he's just really out there. He's not even shooting the ball, and that's what I thought. That's why. When he got hurt, I was like, man, that's gonna hurt them because Maxi Kleber was playing good. He was able to stretch the floor. Man, not even out there shooting. That's what you're supposed to do.
His shoulder's still fucked up. He said
I know.
It looked like it. He looked hesitant taking the shots.
So it's like he's just out there. He's just out there giving Gaffer and Derek Lively some rest, and that's fine. If PJ Washington, we all know Luka and Kyrie go do them. They probably go drop 25, 28 a piece, whatever.
For sure.
But if PJ Washington, if he plays bad this series, if he plays bad against Celtics like how he did them, and if Derrick Jones Jr., because really, if I'm looking at it, sometimes I just look like, man, they just using Derrick Jones Jr. as just a spot up 3-point shooter sometimes. And I'm like, he could probably do a little bit more. But he's not even a
consistent 3-point shooter. I feel like Derrick Jones is out there for defense more than anything.
Yeah, but he be hitting them low key. But if that's all they're gonna use him for, am I really scared of that? Not really. Can Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford use their athleticism against Al Horford? And if they can put Al Horford in the pick and roll, it's a wrap. It's
cooked. It's cooked.
I think though, Boston gonna have to they gonna have to match the intensity of the Mavs because the Mavs right now, that team chemistry, they all glued in with each other. That may not, but it plays a big factor. It seemed like Dallas, they're able to score right now at a ridiculous pace. And I know they just played the Pacers who could score like crazy, but I'm not gonna. It just feel like it's gonna be a different type of challenge for them. Like they haven't seen a challenge like this since the beginning of the season. Well, the season. I don't think the Celtics. I don't know. I think I could see them dropping the first game. I could see them dropping the first game, being surprised.
I got Dallas in 7, bro.
I got them at 6. I could see them winning in 5. Honestly,
I got Dallas. You know what? Because Boston got the home court advantage, so I'm pretty sure, but they don't want to go back to Game 7 in Boston. They don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go with 6. I'm gonna go Dallas in 6. I'm gonna go Dallas in 6. But I feel like what's gonna help Dallas win is if PJ Washington giving you a consistent 3 to 4 threes, 15 points, Dallas gonna win this series. Dallas gonna win this because that's all you need. All you need is somebody to just pick up on whatever Kyrie and Luke ain't doing.
Yeah, I think Derek Lively more important than PJ Washington for this series coming up. Honestly, Derek Lively is way more important.
I feel like.
But the thing is, Derek Lively is not going to be in a hole like how he was against the Timberwolves, though.
That's true,
and that's going to hurt them. That's going to leave wide open.
But it all depends if Porzingis play or not.
I don't care how
he's playing or not.
I don't care how old Al Horford is. You still got to guard that man from the 3, regardless. You still got to.
For sure.
So he's going to have to guard him. And if they're going to stretch the floor, that's easy cookies for all 4 of them to get to the rack. It just is. That's fact.
So you think Derek Lively is going to be a liability against Al Horford?
Yeah, I'm just saying he brings him out to the 3. I think he's gonna have no choice but to stay in the game unless they run a small lineup with PJ Washington at the 5. I could see them running that. I wouldn't be shocked if they did it.
They shouldn't do that.
And he's
I just say I wouldn't be shocked.
And he's gonna be on Porzingis.
Now, what about Gafford?
He's not as good of a rim protector as like Lively though.
He's pretty damn good though.
He definitely been protecting that rim.
I said not as Lively though.
I mean, but the way you kind of said it, like you downplayed it, like you like that.
Now let me ask y'all this.
Said he wasn't as good as Lively. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask y'all this. Can Boston guard Luka high pick and roll?
No. Nobody in the league can guard that.
Can they guard Luka's high pick and roll? Bro, that is the toughest thing right now for any team to even plan against, to strategize against, because Luka got 50 fucking options out of that shit.
Bro, only Victor Wembanyama could guard that shit, bro. Can't nobody stop that shit. They gotta hope that motherfucker come down from France to help them. Ain't nobody stopping that.
It's gonna be a challenge. It's definitely gonna be a challenge.
That high pick and roll with Luka, bro, because not only do he know how to get his teammates involved, but he also know how to create space. He know how to get you on his back, draw the foul. Like, he know how to draw kick. He know how to draw lob, draw dunk. Like, it's like he gonna have them on edge every single time. And then you got motherfucking Uncle Drew sitting and just waiting to do what he do best.
And
keep the game in wraps.
Obviously, Derek White isn't going to stop Kyrie, but now like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown aren't going to have to guard him as much like Anthony Edwards is damn near like the whole game. So they can preserve their energy. Like Derek White, he's going to be running around. Like he's just going to be running around. He's the one that's going to guard Kyrie. Drew Holiday, I think JD said it. Drew Holiday is going to guard Luka. He's
switching. He's switching off Drew.
They're going to put JB on Luka. They're going to put JB on Luka.
He gonna hunt for Al Horford.
They're gonna put.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna try.
For sure, he's gonna hunt Al Horford. For sure.
They're definitely gonna try. They're gonna try.
He probably hunt for Porzingis. He probably do. He probably hunt Porzingis.
And if he hunt
he's gonna try and get any big. He's gonna try and hunt any big.
Yeah, because you gotta make a decision as a center. You have to make a decision once he got your guard on his back. Now what do? If I step up, he gonna throw the lob. If I help, he gonna throw it to the cutter. Like. At that point, you have to make a decision as a big man. Now, if you make the right decision, good. But if you make the wrong decision, your ass is grass. And most of the time, centers make the wrong decision. Or if you try to switch that shit, it's over with, bro. The minute Boston switch that shit, it's cooked, bro. It's Cooks. Even if they switch Porzingis on Luka, it's Cook, bro. You can't even switch Porzingis on Luka. You can't do it. You can't do it. And then you got Drew Holiday. Like I said, yeah, he's a defensive prowess for sure. But Luka is going to get physical. Did you see what he just did with Lou Dort?
Lou Dort was low. He wasn't giving him hell, but he was making him fight for those points.
Exactly.
Believe
That's what
it or
I'm
not,
saying. That's
Lou
what I'm
Dort was
saying, bro.
making him
I feel
work.
like Lou Dort is what prepared him for Minnesota and prepare him. That's going to prepare him for Boston because Lou Dort was a different physicality that he hasn't experienced, bro. And because of that, he had to adjust his whole game to that one player. Now, because of that one player, he's ready for any other defenders that's going to try to be physical with him like that.
I don't know, man. You talking about a boy. He been in the Euro League MVP, 16 years old. That dude cut from a cloth a few. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He just
But
one of them special
we've
people,
seen
man.
Luka in the playoffs get beat because of physicality, bro. We've
I ain't
seen
never
it
seen him be beat because of physicality. He low key.
against the Warriors. What do you mean?
The Warriors beat him for physicality. I thought he just didn't have enough help. I don't know. I don't remember this. Remind me.
Luka was scoring. He was killing, but bro, once Draymond was switching on him and shit, he didn't want that matchup. Luka did not want that matchup, bro.
I don't think nobody wanted
Combination of
Draymond.
both. It's a combination.
He didn't want that matchup, bro.
I mean, but Draymond, that's one of the best defensive players the league ever seen.
Nigga, Rudy Gobert is the defensive player of the fucking year.
Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert, that's not his position to guard out there on the perimeter like that. Be serious.
That's true. But still, it's like, bro, when like you see the development in his game though. Like you see the development, how smart he is, and with the decisions he's making with the high pick and roll, bro. It's crazy because they don't even run sets. All they run is high pick and roll Luka. That's it. Kyrie scoring, bro. When Kyrie is scoring off the rebound, or he's scoring off somebody trying to help the helper or some shit.
Now, this my thing with Boston. You think Boston gonna be able to like score for real? Because I know they got a lot of star talent, but they play a lot of one-on-one. They play
Exactly.
A lot of one-on-one.
That could kill them.
Is that really gonna work against this Mavs team?
That could kill them because then you playing one-on-one. Now you shooting bailout threes.
They can, but I mean, Derrick Jones Jr. been decent, but he's gonna have to guard either Tatum or Brown.
He gonna guard Brown.
He can't guard him.
No, I think they put him on Tatum. They're gonna put him on Tatum.
No, he's better. He's better suited for Jaylen Brown. He's quick. He's quick. You need someone quick. Tatum has the body on Derrick Jones. You don't want Derrick Jones on Tatum.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: where do the Mavericks hide Luka?
What do the Mavericks?
He's talking about the high because they're gonna hunt for Luka. They're going to hunt for him.
So where do they hide Luka?
I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a
They're
problem.
They're gonna
attack Luka defense, bro.
Why is that a problem? Tell me why is that a problem?
Because now, what if Luka get in foul trouble?
Luka's not gonna get in foul trouble. We just seen Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. They don't play defense. We just seen them this whole playoff run turn into fucking third team, all team defense.
Yeah, but they're only honing in mostly on one person, bro.
They don't foul. They don't, if you don't notice, they don't get into foul trouble. They don't make bad decisions. Then they go against the Clippers. I don't remember them being in foul trouble. Then they go against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm gonna get my ass to the free throw line. They didn't get in foul trouble with him.
I mean, Shai was definitely at the line quite a bit that series.
But who was in foul trouble? Was it Luka? Was it Kyrie?
Yeah, but like you gotta think about
OKC series. They had a little 3-4 fouls. I mean,
you gotta think about,
and against the Clippers, Luka had 5-4-5. He had 2-3-1.
They playing 42 minutes. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
Let me tell you this though. Also, you gotta think about the play style of the players that he playing against, bro. Jaylen Brown is an attack the basket player, bro. He's gonna put his body into your chest, and he's gonna make the ref make the call. Jason Tatum, same thing.
Jaylen Brown, I don't know about that. Jaylen Brown, He is, but it's like I don't think Jaylen Brown. I
Bro, out
don't
of
know.
everybody on the
I
Celtics,
can't
Jaylen
see.
Brown
He
got the
gonna have to
most
hit more
posted, bro.
shots than more layups. He gonna have to hit more shots than layups against them.
And
And
if
then
he do that, that
if
could
they
kill
hunt
them.
him, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and go to the rack
He's gonna go to the basket,
try
bro.
to get Luka
I'm saying he
involved.
got to hit more shots than layup, not because it's gonna be more difficult. They have athletic bigs. I know you guys keep saying stretch the floor, stretch. They're not. Jason Kidd isn't telling these damn guys to get in the corner. They're still those athletic bigs are fast and strong enough, high enough. It's gonna be very hard laying the ball up against a team like that. Like let's not act like we didn't just see them fucking have 4 blocks in 2 minutes tonight. It's gonna be real hard laying the ball up against Dallas.
How the hell? Wait, what? Bro, if Derek Lively is gonna have to guard Al Horford from the 3, how is he gonna be in the hole? How is that possible?
You think
Bro, please tell me.
you think these motherfuckers gonna you think that hole gonna be wide open like that? That's what
Bro,
you saying.
Luka is gonna be on the island, bro. He's gonna be on the island with the
Be serious, bro.
They're gonna play 5 out, and Luka is gonna be on the island, bro.
Every last person on the Celtics can hit a 3. You have to guard the 3, bro.
Yes, you have to guard the 3, bro.
It's going to be open lanes. Not is it always going to be open lanes? No, but there will be majority of open lanes because you have to guard Al Horford. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Be fucking serious. Y'all tweaking. I gotta say
on this.
No, y'all fucking tweaking.
Bro.
No, y'all fucking tweaking.
Bro, you gotta think about it, bro. It's so many. It ain't even just 5 out, bro. You run pick and pop, or you run pick and pop. You get that switch. Now what the fuck you do, bro? Your big still have to play outside the paint, meaning Luka has to play straight up defense, 1-on-1 defense. He's gonna have to, and that's why I asked, where do they have Luka? Drew Holiday?
No, because Drew Holiday could get to the rack.
But he's not as aggressive. He's not as aggressive going to the basket, though.
If anything, they will probably hide him. Honestly, they might put him on. I wouldn't be shocked if they try to put him on Al Horford a little bit. And then he gonna have to hide with Derek White, but he could go to the rack as well. It's gonna let's not act like PJ Washington is just rim protecting. Like, come on, bro, be serious.
Who the fuck said PJ Washington rim protecting?
But you basically saying like they got these athletic bigs and all that. Like Derek Lively.
Nigga, I said they got athletic bigs. I ain't even say who. Don't be trying to put my defense team out there.
Who then?
Who? Derek Lively and Daniel Galford.
Nigga, didn't I say him?
No, you said PJ Washington.
It's okay.
You said PJ Washington.
And I said Derek Lively. He's gonna have to come out to the 3.
No,
he definitely said Derek Lively.
So you think Derek Lively just not gonna guard? Who gonna guard Al Horford then?
I don't know, but
now you don't know.
They not leaving that motherfucking hole open.
I know you've been gone for 4 weeks, but come on, bro. Be serious.
Sheldon, wait. Sheldon, be serious with me right quick. Sheldon, you've been wrong this whole playoff, Sheldon. You've been wrong this whole playoff. You've been wrong this whole playoff, Sheldon. You've been wrong this whole playoffs. You've been wrong this whole playoffs, G. I only got 1 series wrong, Sheldon. You've been wrong all this whole fucking season.
You told me the Bucks were gonna play defense. Stop it. Did you not?
The Bucks go play defense is crazy.
No.
So the Bucks, so when they got Doc Rivers, did they defense improve?
You told me they was gonna play defense with Adrian Griffin. No. Did you not say that? Did you not say that?
They didn't play it, and then it got better throughout the season.
Okay, there you go. You just said they didn't. Okay.
That shit did not.
What you been right about? What have you been right about, bro? What you been right about during the playoffs?
I don't know. I have to go back and look.
Your ass you was wrong about the Lakers. You was wrong about the Lakers.
That was a biased pick.
Nigga, everything is biased. What the fuck are you talking about? Everything is biased.
I mean, he's a Lakers fan, so it's a more one-sided.
Nigga, everything is biased. You pick the motherfuckers you want to win that you like. Duh.
But that's just like
you was wrong with the Clippers.
Okay, I can say that.
You was wrong with OKC.
What, against the Mavericks?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So
your ass was wrong. You was wrong. What? No, you was right about the Bucks and the Pacers. I called that one too. You was right about the Cavs. Which other one was it? The Knicks and 76ers. You was wrong as fuck about that one. Come on, man. Don't be
76
sitting up
gonna
there
beat
talking
them?
about some.
You just act like Derek Lively is just gonna sit in the paint all day. That doesn't make any sense.
That ain't what I said.
You just said he was. JD was talking about liability. You just basically saying he's not gonna be a liability. Like
What?
he's gonna have to guard the three. He has to. It's gonna be open lane.
Nigga, did you not hear what I said?
I guess I didn't, bro.
You didn't hear. Clearly, you didn't hear.
I guess
You're
I didn't.
tweaking.
I guess I didn't, bro.
I said Jason Kidd ain't finna just let that shit be that easy. He gonna do something to come up with. You still gotta remember they got athletic bigs over there. That's what I said. I ain't.
But what are they gonna do with that?
And all you talking about is some,
But
he's gonna be far away. It's gonna be cookies. Get the fuck out of here.
But what is he gonna do? What can he do if he's not in the paint?
You asking me to predict the fucking future? I don't know,
If
nigga.
you
I ain't no
know, but if you
NBA head coach.
claim, but if you claim you
I
know
ain't no
what you're
NBA
talking about,
head
you
coach,
should
nigga.
know.
I don't know. I'm
You can't
telling you
build
a
yourself
fucking
out.
guess. What the
You
fuck
can't
you
build
want?
yourself out. You can't build yourself out with that shit, Shondell.
Like,
No. Peep this.
No,
Okay, I'm saying
JD,
Jason
he does
Kidd ain't
this
gonna do nothing.
JD, he
Jason
does
Kidd
this
ain't gonna
every
do
time.
nothing.
When I get him in a pickle, he never knows. He gonna say, I don't know. Bro, what you talking about? You
What
just
the
said
fuck are you talking about? I don't fucking know. You want me to make some shit up? If I don't know, I don't know. I don't agree with this shit you
Oh
saying.
my God,
You said, listen, I don't listen, Chill. I don't agree with this shit you saying because you saying some bullshit that I can't get on the boat with. If you were saying some shit that I fuck with, I agree with you, but you not. You think Jason Kidd ain't gonna come up with something? Jason Kidd, he the head coach for a reason, not me, nigga. So Jason Kidd gonna let the paint be open. He gonna let it be open.
What else is he gonna do?
Okay, you're right. Jason Kidd gonna let the paint be open. The same motherfucking team.
It's going to be a
They
lot
finna average 50
easier.
points in the paint. You got it, bro.
Then who's gonna guard Al Horford?
You got it, bro. I can't call it. You want me to predict every fucking thing. You want me to get every
You're
fucking
supposed
thing
to know
right.
if you claim you say you know basketball, you're supposed to know here and there. This is the point of this.
Get the fuck out of here. You talking about knowing basketball, you can't even call no fucking plays. Shut up. You can't call no fucking plays. Okay. You can't even call no fucking plays. You don't even know what offensive schemes you looking at. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. You've been wrong about 4 out of 7 fucking playoff series. Get the fuck out of here.
What does that have to do with anything, though?
You talking about knowing basketball? You throwing shots at me. You threw a shot at me. Now I'm throwing a shot at you.
Everybody gets a series wrong. It happens.
You didn't got like 3 of them bitches wrong. You got 3 of them bitches wrong.
And that's fine. What that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, keep this. If we end it right now on just ratio, just on ratio, who got more right? Who got more shit correct this playoffs?
We've only done this for 2 years.
Who got more shit right last year?
I think you did about like 2 or 3.
Who called the finals back game? Who was gonna win?
I honestly don't remember that, but I know obviously you picked the Nuggets.
I picked the Nuggets to win in 5. I said exactly which game the Heat was gonna win and exactly which game the Nuggets was gonna win, and I told you and how they was gonna do it.
Bro, your problem is when it gets to on the spot, when I ask you something, you can't answer it.
Nigga, I answered your fucking question. You keep asking 13 questions on top of one.
Okay, answer this. What is Jason Kidd gonna do then? What do you think he's gonna do?
I think Jason Kidd, he gonna let somebody take some threes. I think he's gonna let somebody take some threes. You're gonna have to let one of them take a 3. Everybody can't. Somebody got to.
I say the only strategy that he might have against a 5-out team like that is to go zone.
Peep this.
Why couldn't you answer that?
No. Peep this. Coming into the series, what was nigga saying? You gotta guard Cat because Cat gonna hit the 3. What the fuck happened? How he guard Cat?
But
answer the fucking question. You talking about some? He don't answer questions when I ask him. Answer my fucking question. How the fuck he guard Cat? Ain't Cat better than Porzingis? Ain't Cat better than Derek White now? What the fuck he do? What the fuck he do against Jay McDaniel? He gonna come up with something. Y'all niggas just talking like y'all don't. Come on, man. They not gonna just get out there and say y'all better, y'all got it, shoot the 3. Get fucking serious.
Listen.
I wasn't even.
I never said that. I said
The only
trying to hear
stats
that
I
shit.
think
I
they
ain't
will
trying to
have
hear
against
that shit.
that.
Either one of y'all saying now, y'all.
See, now if I interrupt, now Shondell interrupts me, but if I interrupt him,
up,
he's
I
gonna
don't
start.
care.
You know what? I was about to say a word, but I know how people are. He was about to get a little upset, and then it is what it is. Moral of the story is, Derek Lively got to guard somebody at the 3-point line. He has no choice. They're gonna try and get him out to the hole. They're gonna try and get him out to 3. It's gonna be a little bit cookies right there. Is it gonna be all the time? No, but that's what the Celtics are gonna try and do. They're gonna, like JD said, and I agree with JD 100%. They're gonna try and hunt Luka. They're gonna try and make that man forced to play defense on somebody, bro. He got to play defense on somebody. Do I think he will do it against either the Jays or Drew Holiday or Derek White? Probably. I don't know. But he gonna have to work on defense. Same with Kyrie. They gotta guard somebody, bro. And it's gonna be a challenge. And them role players gotta step up. DJ Washington, Derrick Jones, all of them. They gotta hit their threes. Because that's basically all what they do is just hit corner threes. If they don't hit that, they're gonna lose, regardless. They're gonna lose.
I ain't gonna hold you. I think the role players been playing amazing. You got to give them more credit. They definitely been hitting more. They've been hitting way more than just threes. Because PJ Washington, the man still had 12, 10 points without hitting a single three the first.
He was trash this series.
What?
He was trash this series.
Okay, yeah, he was trash this series, but PJ Washington can still score inside the 3-point line. Derrick Jones, he can catch the oop. He's still athletic. I don't think the guys is just. I think honestly, I just watched the fucking Mavericks role players outplay the Minnesota role players for the series. I think honestly, this shit really gonna come down to star power.
I'm not gonna lie.
Whoever star playing better.
Real quick, JD. Nas Reed was the only role player that was even consistent. So that's basically
Mike Conley. Mike Conley
is crazy.
Mike Conley was average. He was
average. No. Mike Conley was
better
this series than Cat and JD.
He was average. He was better.
Mike Conley is crazy.
Right, go ahead. The Minnesota best players this series. Who was it?
Mike Conley had 6, 18, 16, 14, and then 7 this game. But I don't count this.
And what was his plus minus?
I have to go look.
What was his fucking plus minus? We just looking at points.
I have to go look. I have to go to the thing. Hold on.
I bet it was better than Cat. I bet it was better than Nas Reed. I bet it was better than Jaden McDaniel. Y'all trying to. Mike Conley is crazy. Get the fuck out of here. If a nigga play good, give him his credit.
I said
you can't shit on a nigga if he played good.
Mike Conley was a -1 in game 3.
Terrible.
No, you ain't heard. You ain't heard that -29 somebody got.
He was a +1 in game 2. And that was game 1. He was a +1 in game 2. He was -1. Okay, game 3. I'm tweaking.
Bro, Mike Conley, -17 last game, -3, -18, -1, +1.
That ain't good.
Now pull up everybody else. Let's pull up
everybody else. We talking about Michael Conley. We talking about old man Conley. You just said Michael Conley was the best player for the Minnesota Timberwolves in this series.
He was the best role player for them. This Nas Reed. -14, -10, +2, 0, -11. Okay, let's pull up Jaden McDaniel. Yeah, you guys want to see this? And then you're going to have to look at the minutes played. Holy shit. -13, +14, -6, -7, -4. Holy shit. He was ass.
They all weren't good.
Michael Conley being the best player.
I just said Mike Conley was average. He was average.
He was their best role player this series. He was their best role player this series.
Better than Nas Reed?
He was the most consistent. It was Mike Conley.
I will give you that. I will give you.
So you trying to shit on them? I don't understand.
I didn't do that. I just said he was average. What are you talking about?
How he averaged and he was the best one out of the role players.
Michael Conley was nowhere near the best role
player. You act like this man was out here giving them
the extra 20+. You hate to see it, but he was. Mike Conley was the role player, not only hitting threes, motherfucker getting steals, motherfucker taking his ass out, motherfucker actually passing the ball. I hate to say it. Mike Conley was getting 2-1 steals a game. I hate to fucking say it, but Mike Conley was actually decent. He was the nigga keeping them alive. Duh. Wait, let me say your favorite line. You didn't watch the game. You didn't watch the game. You kind of don't. But Mike Conley, I mean, like I said, you act like this man was out here like you trying to shit on him. He was average. Why you was shit on him? Nobody's shitting on him. I just said he was average. Like, what is that? What's the problem with being average? So go ahead and rank it. Who was Minnesota best players in the series? Rank it. It was Anthony Edwards. I'll probably make.
You putting Anthony? Wait. Is this? Are you putting him at 1? Like as?
No, he's trying to put him at 2. He's trying to put him at 2.
Who's trying to put him at 2?
Mike Conley. Who else then? Rudy is at 2 easily. Then why you picking up Conley? Then like he was 2. What are we doing? Your ass can't hear, huh? What are we doing? You can't hear. Who's the best role player then? Why you picking up Mike Conley? The best role player. Rudy more than a role player. Rudy way more than a role player. I can't tell. Why not? Why you can't tell? It's out there getting cooked to some people. I don't give a fuck what some people say. Them niggas, they gonna say it was Rudy's fault, but we know it's Cat. Cat is not all Cat fault. You're right. But Cat got a higher percent. Cat got a higher percentage of fault than Rudy. It's all
what does Rudy really do for your offense other than lobs?
Wait, other than lobs,
what does he do for your offense?
So you just want one, just name one thing.
He doesn't really do nothing else.
Offensive rebounds and putbacks.
That's
really.
Come on.
Oh wait, second chance points don't mean nothing. Let's pull up second chance points. Let's pull up second chance points to see how much they mean.
Look, when he said lobs, I kind of put that in the same. When he said lobs, I kind of put that in the same realm as putbacks. Like
a lob is not the same thing as a putback.
No,
because a lob counts as a rebounding.
I said I put it in the same realm. I said I put it in the same realm.
It's done that the same fucking thing.
No, the fuck it ain't. A putback is a rebound, an offensive rebound, and it's 2 points. A lob is a that's coming from an assist.
Since you're looking at the stats, how many offensive rebounds did he have? No, I'm for real though. How many offensive rebounds did he average? Like I truly don't.
Rudy Gobert?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear this.
I don't know. This series, yes. In this series, how many offensive rebounds did he average?
Get my iPad.
2, 0, 3, 5, 1. That's pretty fucking good. You need that.
Wait.
So what was the average?
0.
2.2.
So 2.2 offensive rebounds a game is good?
Yeah. That's good.
No.
But he only averaged 7 rebounds this series though.
That's terrible.
Look at the team. Okay, peep this. Look at the team rebounding and look at it. Just look at it. It's a dispersion. It's equal across the board. The whole team is rebounding. If you want that shit to be like a top heavy ass number, that shit don't mean nothing. 16 plus 16 still equal 32.
Edwards have this series? How many rebounds did Anthony Edwards have this series?
Anthony Edwards averaged 8. He basically averaged 9 boards. He had 9, 10, 9, 5, and 11.
Exactly. Now you're telling me that my fucking shooting guard is out rebounding my center, and that's helping us offensively?
Peep this.
Fuck out of here.
Peep this. What's Rudy's role and job?
To rebound and play fucking defense.
Do he play defense?
That's all he does. He doesn't give you nothing really on the offensive end, bro.
Okay, so if Rudy don't mean shit for the team, bro, we remove Rudy Gobert from this team, they still go to the Western Conference Finals.
Rudy damn near is a defensive liability.
Do they still go to the offensive finals without Rudy Gobert?
You mean the conference finals? They probably.
I said Western Conference Finals.
No, you said offensive finals.
But, okay, brother. Thank you. If you want to hop on the one word,
no, I'm just saying.
Your ass looks like that.
I'm just saying that's what you said, brother.
Whenever you make that you said back to the fucking point. Rudy Gobert, without Rudy Gobert, this team still win 56 games. They still go to the Western Conference Finals.
If they had to face the Nuggets, still probably not. Because he made a big difference in that.
He made a difference against the Nuggets for sure.
Rudy don't mean shit to the team.
He do
didn't say that.
defensively, yes, but offensively, no.
What the fuck is Rudy role?
To play
What's
defense,
Rudy role?
to play defense and rebound.
What's Cat role?
To score and rebound.
Who did a better job playing their role?
Neither.
Nigga, you boy, I said who did a better job. That's between these two people who did a better job playing their fucking role. That ain't asking who you picking, nigga. That's asking who did better. That mean this. That mean this.
I would say Rudy Gobert did better on the
Thank you, nigga. Y'all be trying to shit on these niggas. Give them their fucking credit. Y'all
No,
the topic of discussion.
Wait, JD, wait.
The topic of discussion is rank the best fucking players for Minnesota this series. And Rudy, Mike Conley. I fucking hate to tell you niggas, but that's the fucking ranking.
You're basically saying that, okay, we get Rudy Gobert did good on defense, but you're basically making it seem like he was like this big factor on the offensive end. But that's not true.
That's not what the fuck I was asked. That nigga asked me, what does Rudy do? He said, what does Rudy give you on offense? I said, he give you you said just name one thing. I said he give you putbacks and offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
nigga, the question was asked to me. I'm not trying to make that shit seem like Rudy said all this other shit. Who the fuck said I said that? That nigga asked me a question and I answered.
But you just said
talking about. The nigga asked me a question and I answered. What?
Okay, you don't have to squint your eyes. Look, bro, you basically said that he had 2 offensive rebounds. To JD's point, that's not a lot, and especially wait before you interrupt because you like to do that.
Nigga, just talk.
Oh my God! See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay,
you and this evil ass mustache,
oh my
bro.
God,
Just go, man. Damn.
Look, bro. Rudy only averaged 7 rebounds, and to only get 2 offensive rebounds, he's basically saying that's not a lot. And when your guard gets 8, damn near 9, it's like, how is that possible? That's basically what he's saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, peep this. And then that's why I asked you, why y'all trying to shit on Rudy?
I think you're just bigging him up.
I mean, honestly,
you niggas, it's like if a nigga don't win a game and drop 50, if the nigga don't win a game and drop 50, you just talk shit about him. You don't gotta shit on niggas every time he did his fucking job.
Let me talk.
You don't gotta shit on niggas.
Let me correct you. Let me correct you. He did his job against the Nuggets. He didn't do his job against the motherfucking Mavericks.
He did do his job against the fucking Mavericks because Cat couldn't do his job and put too much on fucking Rudy plate. And that's how it was too fucking much. And the role players fell through because Cat couldn't do his job. The whole fucking team collapsed. That's what the fuck happened. If you break your right leg, you're gonna sprain your left ankle because you gotta compensate on the other half of your body.
His job is to play defense and rebound. You get less rebounds than your guard.
A fucking 100. The damn teams couldn't even score over 110 points. You think Rudy wasn't fucking affecting that? Jaden McDaniel couldn't fucking do his job guarding Luka. He put him in positions where he couldn't even protect the fucking rim. Who the fuck thought was it that fucking Cat could stand the game and Jaden McDaniel couldn't guard Luka and put Rudy in that situation? Y'all blaming the nigga, but not acting like it's that nigga fault that he in the situation.
First of all, so you want
Jaden McDaniel fucking fault, couldn't guard his man. It's fucking Cat fault, can't stand the game.
Okay. If Cat was in the game. Wait.
It's all of their faults.
If Cat was in the game, does he really make a difference defensively?
Answer.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't at all.
Wait. But you the same nigga that wanted Cat to guard Luka for the game-winning shot.
Because he's faster laterally.
Does he make a defensive difference?
And I didn't say Cat.
Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck you gonna ask me that? But you think fucking Cat should have guarded Luka?
I said
you can't make this shit up. I said
I would rather have Nas Reed in that situation because he can move better defensively and he's faster laterally. That's what I said. I didn't say Cat.
That is very true. That's true.
I did not say Cat.
Okay. Peep this. Where does Rudy rank versus where does Cat rank this series?
I mean, only reason
3 or 4, maybe 3, 4, 2.
And where's Cat?
Cat is 4. Probably, I'll probably him at 4.
4. He's definitely 4.
I put him at 4.
Cat is at 4. So what's your ranking for Minnesota's? What's your ranking for Minnesota? Most best this series. What's your ranking?
You want to hear my ranking?
Yeah.
I'm going AE. I'm going.
Turn the camera on. Turn the fucking camera on.
Hold on.
Turn the
hold
fucking
on.
camera on. Let's
I'm
see
trying
it.
to
Turn the
take a scene.
camera on.
Hold on. I'm going.
He pulling up stats.
Wait. I'm going.
He pulling up stats.
I'm going.
I hear that nigga typing. He's full of shit.
I ain't looking at those stats. I'm really trying to think of this shit. I'm definitely going AE first, though. I'm definitely going AE first.
You know my ranking.
Second,
and Rudy Conley. That easy.
Damn.
I mean, that's not bad, but you made it seem like he was like damn near amazing. I just said he was average.
You called the nigga average, and I took offense to that.
I don't see why, because he was.
But even you try to.
No, JD, stop trying to get out of the question. You ain't say your ranking.
Average. Like,
what's your ranking, Sheldon? You ain't say yours.
I would probably put it. Probably be Anthony Edwards. Only just for defense wise, I'll probably do Rudy. I want to say McDaniels, but
I'm going AE, Nas Reed.
I forgot about Nas.
Then Rudy.
I probably put Nas third.
So you put Rudy before Nas?
Mm-hmm.
Nas really Nas had an amazing game too, but after that he was average too. Like all these motherfuckers was average. Like Shondale just bigging them up, but they were all average.
You talking about big?
No.
You confusing, not disrespecting motherfuckers.
That's not disrespect if you're average. That's not disrespect.
You calling the niggas average because they the top 3, the best players of their fucking team.
But they were.
How the fuck you gonna call me average? I'm top 3 as 15 motherfuckers on this team. How the fuck am I average if I'm in the top 3 of 15 motherfuckers?
On the offensive end, when I'm saying
how am I average if I'm in the top fucking 3? That nigga is in the 90 percentile. How the fuck is he average? You're fucking crazy. That's what the fuck you are. I take offense to you calling niggas that ain't average fucking average.
I miss doing the pod by myself.
So Michael Conley's not average?
Shut the fuck up. They was cooking your ass by yourself. You
think I care? You think I care about that?
Mike Conley not average?
You might.
Not really.
Mike Conley isn't average?
In this series, he's average.
How the fuck was he average? And he was the 3rd best guy on a 15-man team.
But
I mean, you tried to use the argument of his plus minus, and his plus minus wasn't even.
And his plus minus is better than niggas that you got niggas plus minus -29, -14, -10, -7, back to back.
Kyrie just had a plus of 17, my nigga.
The nigga played 42 minutes. The nigga played 42 minutes with a -15, with a nigga that played 28 minutes with a -29. How the fuck is that possible? How the fuck you -29 in 28 minutes? What? That nigga was playing for the other team.
Wait a minute. Can you read his plus minus again, Mike Conley, please?
Fucking God, where the fuck you go with this?
You know what? Not even good.
I'm pulling it up for you, G. I'm
like y'all. Some of y'all a little sensitive, but I know.
Nigga, you stay calling. I'm sick of you in this sensitive word, Sheldon. You the most sensitive nigga I know. -17, -3, -18, -1, +1.
Is that not average plus minus or bad? Like, what are you doing?
Look at the whole team. Plus
but
minus,
that's
nigga.
still average.
When you say average, you gotta pull up the whole fucking team.
That's what I'm saying.
How the fuck you gonna call some shit? You don't even know what the fuck was Cat plus minus? What was Cat plus minus?
It was probably bad.
It was probably worse than Mike Conley.
But that's still average. You act like this man was a +10 or something. Stop it.
All right, let's talk about the Mavericks. Because clearly y'all niggas, as soon as niggas lose, here you come. He a failure. He a loser. You don't got no fucking respect for these niggas.
Who said he was a failure? What are you talking about?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit you say, bro. You that type of fan, bro. You disrespectful.
No, I'm okay. Whatever. Insurance companies make. I guess average is -1. If you're a -1 or a +1, you're average.
Would you rather be
actually,
-1 or -14?
You're good.
Would you rather be
My bad.
-1 or -14?
Okay, Mike Conley's plus minus this series was good then. It
I
wasn't
mean, you
average.
acting like Mike Conley was +10 though. Like he wasn't even +5.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like how?
If you say he was the second best player or third, fine, but his plus minus was average. That is the problem I'm having. You're bigging up like he was a +15, +10.
You keep saying the word bigging up. What, nigga? This is not EA Sports.
Like, what are we doing?
This is not EA Sports, yo. You was not in the game.
Like, come on, bro. Stop hyping somebody up when they was just average. Like,
All right, Sheldon.
What was Anthony Edwards this series?
What was he number one? He was their best player.
Okay, but what was he though?
What was his plus minus?
His plus minus?
Was he really good, decent at what was he?
-6.
You didn't answer my damn question. What was he? What do you think, in your opinion? Do you think he was really good, average, decent, whatever? What do you think he was?
Man, I gotta say, Anthony Edwards out there, I gotta give him good. He was good. He was good.
So he was good, but Mike Conley was good. So Mike Conley was good too, right?
Mike Conley was good. Mike Conley was good.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Mike Conley was good.
I ain't gonna
You know who was great? You know who was great? You know who was great?
Okay.
Luka was great.
Okay.
You saucing it.
Luka was great.
You saucing Mike Conley, bro. I don't know why, but you.
Oh wait, I said the word good. I didn't say great for Mike Conley. I said Mike Conley was good.
But that mean, but if you're saying,
Anthony Edwards was better than him,
right?
Not that much. Not that much. Not that much. Not that much.
Bro, they wouldn't have been in these games without Anthony Edwards. These games would have been cooked over with. You think Mike Conley?
Anthony Edwards is their fucking number one option guy. He has a different responsibility. Your heroes have a different standards than regular motherfuckers. Anthony Edwards got a different standard. He's expected to lead a team to a chip one day. Mike Conley is expected to help a team, maybe, hopefully get to the playoffs, be a veteran presence. They have different expectations. I'm not lying. I'm just being fucking objective.
So Anthony Edwards was good and Mike Conley was good, but Anthony Edwards was way better than him. Okay.
Wait,
right.
I said not by much. I said Anthony Edwards was good. Mike Conley was good. JD said he was wow, amazing. I said no, not by much. They were both in the same strategy.
Anthony Edwards averaged 24, 8, and 7 on 43% shooting, 40% from the three. Mike Conley averaged 12 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 47% from the field, 36% from three. Obviously, I'm not the greatest at math, but these numbers ain't the same. But if
sounds like his fucking shooting numbers, and for a role player, that was pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, but you gotta also
he sounds like he was the best fucking role player.
But you also have to take account how many shots they're taking. Mike Conley not taking 20 shots like Anthony Edwards, bro.
I bet Mike Conley was taking more shots than Cat.
Mike Conley was 7 for 14 for 18 points. I ain't gonna lie, that ain't good.
7 for 14 is 50%.
50%. Yeah, I give him that. I give him that game.
You ain't good at math.
That I tweaked on that one. I can admit that. But like he just wasn't, like JD said, he wasn't taking as many shots. So like he only took 14 shots in 11. After that, he didn't take no more than 10. Like he was just average. Like I don't see what the problem is.
Why if we talked about this topic enough, I don't got nothing to say about it.
I don't either because you've been saying some wild shit.
Not coming from your ass.
Yeah, you just said Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards on the same level. That's what you just said.
You didn't say that.
That's not what I said.
You literally just said that.
Thank God this shit recorded, so you need to go back and watch it.
Did you not say that?
That's not what I said.
Oh my, JD, did he not say that?
You definitely just said
you just
that.
You said Anthony Edwards was good, right?
And Michael Conley was good.
Mike Conley was good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they on the same level, right?
No.
Oh,
that's not what.
I'm ending it.
That's not what that statement is saying. You trying to take the statement out of context. If that's what you want to say, that's not what I'm saying.
You just said,
bro, that's exactly what you said.
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying then?
Hey,
when you said you said listen. You said grade them. You said, what was
He
Anthony
definitely
Edwards?
said
Great.
that.
How was Anthony Edwards in the series? He was good. How was Mike Conley in the series? He was good. And then I went on and said the expectations are different for them.
Oh my!
Did I not? Did I not explain that shit though?
Now
Oh,
the
okay.
expectations
Now
are
you
different.
mad as fuck. Now y'all
it's
niggas.
different
Now you
expectations.
fucking mad.
Now it's different expectations.
Now you're fucking mad because also
You're right.
you remember.
You're right.
You,
Okay, wait. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, but
You're right. You're right. You're right.
But
You're
listen,
right. You're
that's
right.
what the fuck I
You're
said.
right.
I said you hold your heroes to a higher standard, right?
You're right.
Right.
You're
Now
right.
you're
You're right.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're right.
Fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. And you tried to play my words and mix it. You know what the fuck I was talking about.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, but now you know. So now you
know what?
Hey, it's all on video, bro. It's all on video.
All I'm gonna say is, if I said the words he would say to me, I would be the bad guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shut up, nigga. You gonna be the bad guy always. Every time I watch a clip of you, you shitting on niggas in the NBA, bro. You a bad guy regardless.